And that is, you can't dispute that.
Okay, but it looks like we are hopping into our next game here. It's going to be World's SirDunk going up against Butterdog.
I know Butterdog is a New England local. You know, I've definitely heard his name before in relation to like seeding and like being a decent player. I don't know. I've never actually watched them, so I'm not super sure about you know, play style and any of that stuff. But definitely around, so New England hometown boy for sure.
Yeah, we're going to see how well the region does today at the tournament. Expecting Mars and Light to do well, of course. But let's see how some of our more intermediate players fare, as well as SirDunk. I mean, I think both of these names are pretty accurate to the characters they play, right? Like SirDunk, okay, you play Falcon, tracks. Butterdog, you play Duck Hunt Dog, tracks. Cool. So let's see how good you are at these characters.
They definitely got branding 101 down.
Yeah.
At the very least, they know how to brand. Thank the Lord. Hey, not everyone does, so take it when you can get it. Gonna get a first stock here coming out from Butterdog. Gonna try to rack up this percent a little bit more, but overall doing a good job controlling the space, which is exactly what you want to do when you're playing Duck Hunt. So many projectiles you can just throw at any given point. Oh,
man. SirDunk, trying to figure out that first stock. I feel like the easiest way to do it is probably going to be like a Falcon dive on an unsafe option out of shield. If SirDunk is kind of like accustomed to doing that. There are some Falcons that still haven't like added it to their kit yet. But then otherwise, it's going to kind of like take you a while. It can be a little rough to find that final blow with Falcon sometimes. Maybe a YOLO up smash. That's a very popular option these days.
Yeah. Up B is not bad. Obviously, you have those fair one into knee combos, but if you're not, they're kind of particular on percentages sometimes, so you can't always get them. So at this point, you're probably looking for an up B, and yeah, you see the up B there.
You got to get closer first. Okay, back here. Back here is a good option, too. That's probably one of the better ones, honestly, in terms of like throwing out a move that's safe on block. And also a precarious hitbox in terms of KOing your opponent. So
yeah,
it's
definitely a good option. I think the only thing you have to be careful of is it's very, very telegraphed. So you cannot make it your main kill option with Falcon, or you're going to be struggling to kill, which is not something with a character that's explosive with Falcon. That's not what you want. You never want to be predictable.
Yeah, and especially like, you know, you have to fast fall it in order to make it safe. If you do a high on shield, you're going to get punished, right? So,
absolutely.
Man, he didn't line up that Falcon dive quite right. It was in the middle, so kind of like went through the shield instead of like snagging the shield. Ooh, that can almost snap, though. Oh, man. 202 on SirDunk.
All right. That down tilt is going to kill. That is not... I don't know about you, Flamo, but that is not something I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's like... It's wild because Duck Hunt, like... is a character that struggles to kill a lot of the time. Like, everything, the problem with the character is that it stales out the moves too often. So, like, Can's always stale. The aerials are always stale. And so then when you're going for these setups, like, unless you get something crazy efficient or you get, like, a smash attack, it's like, wow, I'm not surprised when I see Falcon living to 200.
Yeah. And Duck Hunt also is very setup reliant.
Yeah.
I've seen people call
that's so annoying. That's so annoying. Good stuff to Butterdog.
You hate to see it for SirDunk, but hey, you take those. You do what you gotta do, and you take those, and you keep it moving.
That's several times now where you just. It probably happened at least 2 to 3 times that set where Butterdog would go ahead and set up a can on the platform and then just shield, and then you'd see SirDunk would just go for the Falcon dive every time and get caught by the can, right? And so it's like it's clear bait at this point. But then if you're SirDunk, you're like, well, what do I do? How do I hit the dog here? The answer may just be to back up. Ooh.
Yeah. I think the answer. Oh, what was he cooking?
It's like you're just sitting there for a bit, bro. Like, come on, man.
He just comes up. I mean, what do you even do in that situation though? If you do a jump, you can get that caught with an aerial. If you do a roll, you're gonna get caught with a grab or something else.
Yeah, I mean, like it's the answer is do something, right? Like maybe you drop from ledge, double jump, and come up with like a nair or something, or even if you want to like do get up attack when you see him running in, you know, use invincibility to hit him as he tries to hit you on the ledge. You know, it's tough. You got to make a call, but the answer is definitely not freeze. You know, you got fight or flight, and then sometimes there's freeze. We learned that in the safety meeting at Rise and Grind. And you want to make sure that freeze is not the option you go for.
Absolutely. I think what I'd like to see SirDunk do, I would like to see like that. I would like to see a little bit more back air, especially space back air. I think it can be a good tool.
Here we go. Loop.
Ooh. And the thing is, that looked really impressive, but you look at the percent, and it's not that much for what they do. Oh, no.
That's great, though, because I think that was like a pretty unstaled can. That might have been the first or second one that hit. So, like, got Falcon at 119. That's an early stock for Duck Hunt.
Also, looks like the DI wasn't super duper there, which will always help. But I'd like to see SirDunk approach with some more of these space bears, because I think you can poke at Duck Hunt a little bit better horizontally instead of just running in on a hope and a dream and honestly a prayer.
Yeah, no, I'm inclined to agree. I mean, definitely you need to find. Oh, that's bad.
No.
That's not great. Yeah, definitely going to shake your head on that one.
Shout out to Gimmer.
Yo, it is what it is, man. That's unfortunate, though, because now SirDunk, like, at this point, especially, like, I know for me, you know, my head's kind of out of the game. You know, I'm like, you start thinking in terms of inches here instead of, like, trying to make the whole comeback. Like, all right, can I get the first stock? Cool, I got the first stock. Now, can I get the second stock? Cool, I got the second stock, right? That's where you got to be right now. Because if you're thinking about winning outright, you're going to put too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is correct. I think that is an impossibly hard mentality to have, especially this early. Not everyone here is a seasoned competitor.
Yeah.
Some of these are just, you know, people at an event for fun.
Nice.
So we'll see what SirDunk can pull off, though.
Oh, geez. SirDunk, like, obviously going to go for these down airs because he's like, I need to bring this back. So if he can get, like, a quick spike, like, it's going to make my life a lot easier. But needs to get out of the ledge trap. Almost gets caught by the smash attack. But, man, just getting walled out by these cans. Doesn't know how to find a way in. Once again, caught by the can. Clay pigeon on the bottom. Like, where does he go? Sheesh.
Ooh.
That's it.
And that is max range on that forward smash. Going to be able to take it.